mobile might actually come sooner than you actually think. Recently, you have gotten a poll from Fuyu where he posted, he basically asked, do you want mobile or console first? That's basically his question. And everybody voted mobile. Now, listen, why would he ask this right here if he wasn't planning on adding this feature? A lot of people have been saying he's never gonna do it because it's laggy, it's never gonna work, you know, the phone will explode in your face, the phone will explode in your hands can get burnt, like basically your phone cannot run a GPO because it has super high graphics. Now my point here is, if they optimize the game, if they optimize the mobile version, and if they make a mode which has low graphics, all that stuff flies out of the window. You can easily run it then if they just create an optimized mode for phones. And even if you guys think that like GPO is like this super, you know, high graphics game, they can just lower the graphics super low, like just make the game look like absolute donkey shit, like absolute trash. I'm just literally saying, like, just make it look like the worst graphics ever, reduce the graphics to 0, run it to the ground, literally just to keep it running, you know, and people will be satisfied as long as it's you know, not lagging. Also, I believe that people, like, I believe most people can run most games on their phone. Like, a lot of people think, like, I mean, if you can run PUBG, if you can run like PUBG Mobile, if you can run all these like big games like Call of Duty and blah blah blah, like, how are you not supposed to run a Roblox game, you know? It's kind of ridiculous, you know. If you don't have like a good computer, how do you expect, like, it's just stupid, because, you know, certain phones can run like very high quality graphics games because they're optimized to, right? They're optimized, the game is optimized for phones, and these are big games, they're very big in size, and like they run perfectly on phone with almost no lag. But the thing is, all you have to do is optimize it. I don't know why people think GPO is this super difficult thing to optimize, when all they really have to do is remove the effects or lower them completely, lower them to like almost like non-existence, then lower like the graphics and make the game, like, you know, maybe make the loading, you know, maybe take longer so they can load the game before they get into the game. A lot of stuff like that will make, you know, mobile accessible for most people who have phones. Sure, it might get hot, but your phone will get hot when you play Roblox in general. It's not just because GPO is on. I mean, if you go on Roblox right now on your phone, it's going to get hot because I don't know, like I don't know why that happens, but it's using a lot of energy, and that's what happens. And I don't believe that like something like GPO is going to be drastically different, you know. Just because you guys have potato PCs, you guys are thinking that your phone's going to explode in your face because, you know, your PCs can't handle it, so my phone's gonna die. Not really, if they optimize it, you know. Currently they could optimize if they wanted to regular GPO and make it very accessible to low-end PCs, but they won't. I don't know why they won't do that. I don't know what they're thinking, when they could just they could reduce the ping like they have done, so props to them. But they could also do stuff like adding more like low FPS, you know, low graphics modes, and like working on that so literally nobody lags in the game, you know, because people with very high-end PCs lag sometimes, and that's just because the game is poorly optimized. That's not because the game has a lot of graphics, it's because the game is poorly optimized. If the game is optimized, it can run on anything, because you can choose how much graphics it has, and you can control the game and anybody can play. But yeah, that's all about people complaining about mobile, you know, not working on phone. Secondly, the game's coming out on mobile hopefully soon. I mean, what other point is there for a poll voted by the community? I mean, even asking the question, even being curious, he's asking, should I add GPO to mobile or console? And of course everybody said mobile because everybody wants it to be on mobile. So hopefully he realizes that right now will be a great investment into mobile. If he add a mobile to GPO right now, he'd open up his gateways to 80% of the Roblox community, because remember, 80% of the Roblox community, the entirety of Roblox, is on phone. 80%. Yes, you heard 80%. That's insane amounts of people that you're missing out if you do not have mobile on your games. And if he's smart to save his game, he'd be making a specialized optimized version of GPO on phone that does not lag, and he will get a lot of players. and if it's optimized and it's just a perfect mobile version, boom, he has himself, and he saved the game completely, because new players were able to play, mobile players will be able to play, the game will get resurrected and given another chance, and then we'll see how the game goes. And that's all I want to say. Check out the video I made yesterday, what I was talking about. I forgot what I was talking about, but it was probably something interesting that is on the screen.